I did not expect that. Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine. Welcome to a new Outlander review. This week's episode was called La Dame Blanche. Let's talk about it. First, some quick thoughts. We've got some potential names for the baby. Claire wants Lambert and Jamie wants Dalhousie? I'm gonna go with Claire on this one. And it looks like the Duke of Sandringham is already taking his revenge on Claire by poisoning her, and I think it says a lot that he would poison a pregnant woman, so yeah, I'm not liking him too much. Claire also went to see Master Raymond in this episode, who gave her that necklace with the stone that changes colors when there's poison near it, or at least that's what it's supposed to do. I'm guessing that will actually come into play later this season, or at least I'm hoping that it comes into play. It'll be pretty cool if it changes color. But probably not with the Duke of Sandringham, since he already seems to know what the stone does, so he's probably like, all right, I can't do that anymore if the stone works. But I'm guessing they wouldn't have shown us the necklace if it didn't come into play at some point this season. Speaking of Master Raymond, Claire also had a bone reading from him about Frank's future, because you know what, she is kind of worried about Frank. It's not like she hates the guy, so I thought it was really interesting that Master Raymond was like,
I cannot see his fate, but you have no need to worry, you will see him again.
She's like, I'm sorry, I'll see him again. Somehow I don't think that's gonna happen, because you know he's in the future and all, but he's totally right, because she will see him again, as we saw at the beginning of the season, so mind blown. I'm wondering if Claire at that point when she sees Frank again is like, wow, he was right. And we also found out that Louise is pregnant by Charles. Didn't expect that pairing. I thought the most hilarious part of this is when Claire suggested to Louise that she should maybe sleep with her husband so that she can pretend like the baby is from him. And then Louise is like, my lover would not like that. Moving on to Blackjack, or Claire telling Jamie about Blackjack still being alive. I gotta say, did not expect that reaction from him. I don't think Claire expected that reaction from him. I don't think Murtagh expected that reaction from him. I don't think anybody expected that reaction from him. And he's like, you have made me the happiest man alive. It's like I'm reborn. It's like, I mean, you understand what I just said, right? Like, he's still alive, as in not dead, as in he can come and you can see him again. I love that Jamie is like, no, but you don't understand. I can kill him now. Like, I wanted to kill him, and I was like, crap, he's already dead. That sucks. But now I have a reason to live. So I'm like, well, then great. I mean, that's like the best outcome. I was so worried. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. I love that they just kind of turned this whole thing around. We were all worried about, you know, what he would do. And he was just like, I'm so happy right now. But that doesn't mean that what happened still doesn't affect Jamie. Actually, Claire and Jamie had quite a big fight. But I think it actually led to some makeup sex, of course, but I think they're finally coming closer together again and shedding all the walls maybe that Jamie has been putting up and all the sadness that's been happening, especially right after everything that happened, especially now that Jamie is like, yes, I can get my revenge. This is amazing. I think that their relationship will start growing and flowing and flowering again, and it'll be all great. Probably not, because this is Outlander, but you know. And that leads us to the dinner, which didn't turn out how they thought it was gonna turn out, that's for sure. Murtagh, Claire, and Mary get assaulted, and Mary actually gets raped, which I was like, whoa. Is this really happening? Like, because I thought they were gonna stop it. I thought something was gonna happen. And I was like, nope, they're really going there. Okay. Then again, this is Outlander. It's not like they shy away from that happening, but wow, Mary. But then they see Claire's face, or they just see who she is, and they call her La Dame Blanche, which I'm like, okay. They run away in fear. I'm like, did I miss something? Am I supposed to know what that means? So yeah, and Claire didn't seem very surprised, or she just kind of seemed like, oh, okay, I guess they're going, let's go. Not really sure what that was about. I have a feeling that either it's like a superstitious type of thing, or it has to do with like the time traveling aspect. Maybe they've heard something, or they know something. Could it have to do with the fact that she's a nurse? Is that what they were meaning? I don't know. It felt like it was a little more than that. I mean, they were scared. Obviously, it has to be more. Maybe I'm missing something. If I am missing something, let me know in the comments. If not, can't wait to find out what that was all about. It does seem like Le Comte Saint-Germain might also have had something to do with this. He did seem surprised to see Claire at dinner, so I don't know, maybe they were supposed to kill her or hurt her or who knows. Also, Claire saw a birthmark or something on one of the guy's hands that assaulted them. So that's for sure coming into play later on when she's gonna be somewhere at some point and she's gonna see the mark. She's gonna be like, yo. That's my prediction. And so after bringing poor Mary back home, Alex, who seems so sweet and so in love with her, is like trying to take care of her and make sure she's okay. And then obviously she's really traumatized by what happened to her. And then what does he do? He literally chases her down the house, gets on top of her. I'm like, Alex, like, I understand you're trying to take care of her, but that's just like really unfortunate that that's what's happening right now. And of course it looks like he's attacking her, and then her father's there, her fiance is there. It's just bad, 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 bad. But the episode did end on a weirdly uplifting note with Fergus just sitting at the table. Is like, well, if they're not gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat all of it. So overall, a pretty good episode of Outlander, actually. I really, really enjoyed it. There were so many things that happened. I'm looking forward to next week's episode for sure. Of course, that's me. I'd love to hear what you thought of this episode. What do you think this whole Dame Blanche thing is about? Do you think the Comte had something to do with it? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet so you don't miss any of my Outlander reviews. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!